Back to VWAP. We're barcoding, ladies and gentlemen.
Daily volume rise after Bank of Canada holds rate steady. 10-year yield at slightly at 3.4626%. Switzerland plans a VAT increase for 10 years to revamp the military. Swiss government renews parliament approval and the 2027 precedent set. Swiss government proposes a 0.8% VAT increase starting in 2028.
That dash line would be the IB high 2X extension, Robert, from yesterday's IB.
Nearly 2 yields inch lower after Bank of Canada's decision. Last flat at 2.588%.
There we go. Little extra push out on ES. ES is pushed below the band, right to that composite low volume node. Bit of excess price and up it goes. It's already up 3 points. Yeah, especially if you've got all these issues with execution software. It was, Yuri.
What did I miss? Oh,
It
absolutely
came down
nothing.
to value area low. Well, it bounced off of RTH lower band. ES came down to a composite low volume node and bounced right back up. A little bit of excess price. Can't miss it if you're not watching, JP. But what was the setup? An IB breakout? Price discovery breakout trade? We don't have one of those.
That's the inverse Madonna.
What is the I'm just thinking to myself, what could possibly be the inverse to Madonna? Mother Teresa?
Mm-hmm. The Puritan.
Last time you touch her. Oh, goodness. Well, that came right back. ES went up to RTH VWAP and pushed right back to the lower band. Now, I mean, we were only talking about a 10-point range here, so. Ugh.
Yeah, this is
ES has been trying to stay out of yesterday's value range. It's kind of rejected the highs, but it's coming back. Got ES has weekly upper band there at 70.19 and a half. NQ's just chilling right in the middle. Never realized how much I check CBD.
I check it a
So I
lot.
have to
Quite
hit read.
off of myself. R2I is working. What could go wrong? Some people have taken positions and not been able to get out. So report back to us if it works, if you can actually take a trade and get out of it.
Chevron to increase exports of Venezuelan oil to the US to some 300,000 barrels per day in March, according to sources. So on record stock run says we put policies for growth.
NQ has repeatedly rejected at VWAP.
If you go to the settings, there's a futures default, Russ. But I'm mostly paying attention to the squawk box anyway.
On the US dollar says US always has a strong dollar policy. Seeing some strength in the dollar off the back of press sense headlines. Press sense says strong dollar means
Whoa.
right fundamentals.
Gold just dumped straight down. 40 points.
Oh, shoot. Look at that. There's your short,
You did?
JP.
I saw the price zip in front of me on the DOM, and I was like, that's moving fast.
So it says if we sell policies, the money will flow in
Through the IB before you can blink. Here's VWAP. Is it going to bounce? Doesn't look like it. Oh. Went to the anchored VWAP from yesterday's high.
That says the US is absolutely not intervening.
To the tick.
Some type of news.
That's a 14-point bounce right there. Where's Bob? Bob. Where's the burner?
That says the trade deficit is shrinking.
There's
How
a
thin
lot
that
of
Dom
perf.
is.
There he is. Nice, Simon. ES pushing back through the monthly or the weekly upper band. ES is much weaker than NQ.
USD higher with dollar index after Best comment.
It's all relative. Again, it's what? 31 was the high. We're talking 15-point range. Zoom out, buddy.
Crazy. Look at silver. That's some volatility. These are 2-minute candles. 600 ticks and 4 minutes.
Says, I hope that we will have an open mind.
I don't know that. I mean, generally it's slow, yeah, before a Fed announcement. That's typically common, but there have been Fed days where it's gone straight up, and there have been Fed days where it's gone straight down. So there's no like, if it were that easy, we'd all just load up on longs or shorts or trade the value because it would be the same every time. Obviously, it varies.
Best said, I had a long discussion in the players.
It can go so much further if you don't get liquidated first by the 200 tick counter candle. Craziness.
We got wiggles. And Q at session value area low.
We had quite the rally last night.
Best on trade says no trade deal with South Korea until the US dollar extends gains after Best affirmed strong dollar policy. Now it's at 0.9% less. And Best says, I don't think
It's a nice VWAP bounce. First time I touched VWAP. Really. Okay, back down to the session low. We just cleared the lows there. Why don't we do a little trader check-in while we wait for a little, maybe a possible transition here from bounce to price discovery, but this is, we're going to assume this is going to be another fade value or extreme here. We'll see what happens.
Long at 23.25.
Principles say market in balance is going to stay in balance. However, the CVD has broken here, but we'll follow the rules.
I'm out.
Essent and asked about Europe and India trade deal says find Europeans disappointed. US dollar index now at 0.10% after Bessent's comments. The euro extends fall to down 0.8%. The yen extends drop to 1% versus the dollar. Percent on Canada trades as the USMC's talks are coming up.
I have my next LV on lower down at 123.
So it says Carney rose power on anti-US and anti-Trump message. And better on Canada trade says, in the end, I think we'll end up in a good place.
Yep. Massive absorption.
Trade said would not pick the fight going into USMCA.
Yeah, that's right. You might have a huge institution taking a position there into the selling
US government shutdown. What to expect?
on a higher time frame. Looking for the next leg up eventually. We recently hit all-time highs in the Russell. And remember what we talked about, breakdowns, right? That's where institutions get filled. So you're seeing the footprint of an institution filling up on a downward sell, using that liquidity to buy. Now, it doesn't need to go up immediately today. They could be trading a multi-week, even multi-month position. So you have no idea.
Grab that ES at 70.15 1/4.
The setup played out again. Fade value area extreme. So we've had all fades so far. Market imbalance.
Yeah, I saw that tomorrow. It's like there was a lower band in the way or something for it to continue going up.
Weird.
What is NQ's gap close? Gap close is 125-ish.
Seems to be working on going lower this time, so I'm not taking that fade value or extreme again. Could work, but the probabilities are significantly lower at this point. Yeah, it was a very fast PDC. Not a ton of acceptance, Alex, but yeah, that would count. Not an easy one because we didn't have a lot of acceptance. But the answer is yes.
Yeah, you can just go ahead and rip off that reverse button if you want to. That's your entry into the next trade. Can be discomforting for some people.
points after Bessent comments on strong dollar policy. 10-year yield last up 2.8 basis points and 4.5.
It was an RTV on the weekly for ES. It back tested right up to the weekly band.
NQ had a fade value or extreme, that guy. ES did not. ES broke value. Very different chart. There was no fade value or extreme on ES.
No, you had to have some higher time frame levels to see
I
what
think
it.
he's talking about fading the second deviation band.
Oh, no, we don't do that.
In a balanced market, it's a potential setup. It's advanced. Glad it worked for you. But we tend to not fade the second deviation.
No, I took the VWAP bounce off of yesterday's RTH VWAP. On ES. It was a much higher time frame play.
Display inventories forecast a draw of 0.25 million. Prior a build of 3.348 million. Cushion inventories prior a build of 1.
Thanks, Yuri. Have a great day.
See you, Yuri.
A little slower stream today, guys.
It is.
Sorry, I'm not entertaining for you enough today. Maybe I should come up with some trading jokes. What do you guys think?
Give us your best shot.
Hoku, I love
be
that
the
for you,
start.
man. I hope she reads it. It's quite technical. She might have difficulty, but that's okay. You might want to give her a little bit of a course in the basics before she reads it if she doesn't understand it. Maybe that could be a little bonding moment for you. My son is 14. He's very interested in trading, but I sit down and I try and give him lessons and it's like right over his head. So he might be a bit young, but 19 would probably be a good age. I like how Danny said soccer. We're Americanizing him. Soon he's going to want a pumpkin latte. Pumpkin spice latte and a Stanley cup. And a matching fitness set. Avocado toast for sure. With Himalayan sea salt. I guess there's no Himalayan sea salt or just Himalayan salt. I don't think there's any sea by the Himalayas. That was kind of stupid now that I think about it.
PSLs.
I guess there used to be, Michael. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Pink salt. All right. You guys ready for some jokes?
Yep.
What's the best way to make a small fortune in the market? What's the best way to make a small fortune in the market? Start with a large one. Oops.
Start with a- That's a good one.
I think we had a couple people knew that one. Simon knew it. Bruce knew it. Crypto knew it. Water boss, that's a good one.
All right, that was an RTH VWAP short on the ES. Lined right up with POC.
Free spot 0.77 million, big draw of 3 million. That's the inventory forecast a build of 2.55 million, prior a build of 5.977 million. This is the inventories forecast a draw of 0.25 million, prior a build of 3.348 million. And Cushing inventories prior a build of 1.478 million. Reminder, we do have the bank account.
Careful, JP. I don't know if I'm feeling it. But I have been wrong before, my friend. No, me never. No. No, Dave, that wasn't on ES. No, there hasn't been an RTV on. We don't trade off the second band. For me, the long was off of yesterday's RTH VWAP, which I have on my chart. I waited till it looked below and it reclaimed it, and I took it long. If you anchor an RTH VWAP to 9:30 Tuesday morning, it shows up at 70.13 and 3/4 on my chart, my 5-minute chart. Talking to the RTH, VWAP Bounce short.
This is kind of the low of the distribution we built overnight.
Yep, that it is.
I think we could fall some more, but I think ultimately it's going to get bought up. We'll see.
Hard
There's
to
a
feel that
big
way.
low volume area between 200 and 100.
10 seconds.
My eyes are playing tricks on me. Every time I look at the CVD, I can see those bars moving, but they're not moving. They just don't move. Did you stick with it, JP? Did you stick with it?
The forecast is build of 2.55 million. The solar inventories, a build of 0.329 million, build of 0.329 million. The forecasted draw of 0.
Gave you your 15 points, buddy.
Pushing a draw of 0.278. Draw of 0.278 million.
Not worried about the number, Russ. Not specifically.
We have posted the US EIA weekly trading status report on the feed for those interested.
Dumo, I'm primarily a prop trader, so I have 3 prop accounts. Jump.
We holding?
I'm not in this long.
I might take a little stab here. We've been holding down here for a while. See if we get a return here to the point of control. I'm long at 27.5.
I mean, it is the bottom of Danny. It is the bottom of the distribution on the session and the RTH volume profile. It's value area low. Makes sense.
I like that wick. Well, show you guys how I manage this one. Down 60 here.
We got an IB.
And go flat. Let's see if I can regain it. Get in at the IB. At the IB low. A loss on that, $70. Okay, coming down to it.
Dr. Jive, that's about 40 points away.
It's not
within
Dr.
range.
Jive, it's Doctor Jive. Doctor.
Dr. Jive. Reminds me of Julius Irving.
Dr. J. I mean, I feel like it has to be said like that because it's Jive, right?
Mm. Tell me you're short without telling me you're short.
By the way, this is not a short setup.
Look at that.
It's a
Look at
long
that. It
setup.
didn't touch it.
It is a long setup.
Yeah, there you go.
Boom, and I'm long at 11. I had 10 micros, covered some already. Covering up in here. See if we can keep going.
But David, it didn't touch. It didn't touch.
Oh man. It didn't. It's not. Yeah, technically the Madonna is not in. I front ran it because I like this area a lot. I think we're getting a reversal here. Not a reversal, but a fade value or extreme. All right, I'm gonna get out at break even. I'll take it again.
Well, NQ's a bit weaker than what ES is. So I would be looking closer to the 180s.
Ooh, dump through it.
ES is coming up to IB low now. $70.13 level.
CVD has not made a new low.
Sure, Dumo. I mean, just watch the streams. Trade gold in the evening. You made a silver trade last night, didn't you? Before I hopped on?
Yeah, silver too. I don't know if you saw that one. That is silver VWAP Bounce. Check the testimonials. There's a ton of testimonials in there. People are always posting their successes.
Mr. Dr. Schaefer trades the Dow.
Yeah, don't take it from us.
A bunch of people.
Take it from everybody else. Okay, I'm long at 197.5. Back in. Give me a real Madonna. Come on. 218. Back to the stops at break even.
Listed at oil stocks rose in the latest week to the highest since January 2024.
I'll take one more off at 218, and then I'm holding the other one to the point of control. Boom. Ba-boom. I don't give up on a good trade. Keep watching. Hopefully it doesn't turn into a PDC and take me out, but I'm holding a runner at this point.
That would be PDC setting up on both NQ and ES. But you're poking above.
And
Hoku, low.
You're anticipating a breakout of value, which we haven't had. Look at the higher time frame. All right, this is the hourly chart. What do you notice about here? No PDC. Can turn into one, but it's not one yet. So I'm in at 94. So this is about 30 points coming up on this 25 points right here. $250 for a point of control.
Yeah, mine's close to 244.5.
Still in. 30 points here.
There's some tick strike.
I'm looking at Ninja Trader. Don't forget, TradingView doesn't pass bid exchange data, so you're not going to get the most accurate point of controls off of TradingView. I'm pulling that 250 off of Ninja Trader with actual bid-ask exchange data. It's usually pretty close. It's a 5-point difference right now. So this is 30 points. I'm going to hold it.
ES at lower band. Top of this bottom distribution here.
Do you have your data setting, David, on tick level data? Mine's at 250 flat.
9%, 2%, and 3%. Geopolitical shocks pose the biggest downside risk to global economic growth in 2026. Says 116 of 220.
Yeah, it's a good trade, Tyler. Excellent. Yeah. I mean, that's really the only trade at all-time highs. Otherwise, unless it starts to balance out, but that's clearly PDC. So
Just a back test
194 along right here. Like to bring it to here. And I'm not taking a loss on my runner. So if it comes all the way back out, stops me out, so be it. The next place I'll look to get long for the next one is going to be this weekly upper band. We're still transitioning from balance to PDC. There's no real clear PDC yet. We don't have acceptance. This is a good trap area for either way. Tough location.
Yeah, I see that. It was a PDC setup off of the RTH lower band.
Okay.
And it set up, short off of the ES lower band too.
All right, I'm stopped out of my last micro. Came back. It's all right.
Don't kick yourself.
Mine was just a runner at that point. I was just looking for gravy.
ES back to IB low.
Still, CVD is making higher lows. So big divergence again. Okay. So 177 is the level. We're still kind of far from it. Well, 10 points. The spot. Grabbed a couple. Not getting the reaction I want, but
No. It's R1 right there at 80, 81, 181.
I have a little position, nothing big, but I'm not going to let this go that far.
Bank Canada government
Needs to start working.
Canadian pound adjustment to US tariffs will last at least through the end of 2027.
Right. I flattened it. Yeah, you guys were warned about trade debate.
Could be hypo. That's it's an area to watch. We have a low volume node, composite low volume node down there. The low 120s. ES had pulled back up and back tested IB low and then pushed down. Did not bode well for our long.
Says reduction of self independence will particularly
Interesting that my NQ CVD works, but my ES does not. They're two separate windows. I'd see you, Todd.
See you, Todd. Duty calls. Hasn't been my day. You know, I'm not down. I'm actually pretty break even right now. I'm down $1.16. Is today a red day for me?
I'm down $60.
I did well fading these extremes, and then I gave it back messing around here trying to catch trades, and it's not working out for me today. Not my day. This is true, JP. There's been okay setups, but you know, this price action is really not great. You know, we're starting to bleed out of value a little bit. This can still very much be excess price. We can bounce anywhere here and go back into value, right? Because this is still the distribution, right? We're still very much in the downside 15% of it. We do have this value area high from yesterday. That's another 60 points away. So I don't know. It's tough spot to trade. Not a lot of confluence here. Yeah, like obviously it's going down and you have PDC here. But on the higher time frame, there's no agreement there. So for everybody who doesn't really look at the higher time frames, they're probably like, yeah, it's in PDC. Because you don't really monitor the higher time frames. So I wish I could look at the market that simply. Just be like, it's below the band, short it. But I know better, unfortunately.
Yeah, we don't want MME days.
US stocks per gains, the S&P 500 flat, and the Nasdaq up 0.2%.
ES wiped out that entire push up. So it's back in yesterday's value area. Yeah.
I have a full video on that, Mr. Net Effect. Full lesson.
Up, Sam. Tickas have arrived.
Tickas.
Tickas.
If you look at the CVD, we've been flat since like 10:20 this morning for the last half hour. We've been going sideways.
Right.
Well, we grind down. So I trust nothing. I'll be right back.
Bank of Canada's Governor Macron says recent US dollar weakness is largely driven by
The tickas are buyers and the duckas are sellers. That's my tick strike impression.
Rubio says we're in a good place with Greenland now.
We went pivot to pivot in this session.
And Rubio says we have a process in place that's going to
289 to 181. More down. Keep yawning. Oh, look at you, Simon, tearing it up. Selling days are not my favorite days. Interesting how that works, Wasabi.
Macron says the safe haven of the US dollar has been dented.
There she goes. That's a long ways away.
That's
It's all the way
100
down at 993. Don't know about all that.
170 points.
ES basically just touched yesterday's IB high. We saw that at the open yesterday. No, 2 days ago. NQ's yesterday RTH is at 142. Got that composite low volume node at gap close. Close to 130.
AT&T shares rose 4.8% after the company forecast annual profits above expectations.
Hi. I have a visitor.
That's not Olive, is it?
It is.
It is.
It's the only one that visits me.
Right.
The other one just visits my legs sometimes.
They grow so fast.
I know.
I remember when they were just this little fur ball.
I know.
They generally pick favorites. We had two brothers.
Oh yeah.
One of them lived to be 20 years old.
That's awesome.
The other one ate an Easter lily. Didn't make it. Max and Miko. Max was mine. Miko was my wife's. They pick favorites.
Yeah, it's funny. Olive is definitely closer with me, and then Fig is definitely closer with my wife. That's a good one. The tick-a-tickas and the duck-a-tuckas. It's got jokes.
Ellie and Ollie.
Discovery County
Ollie's the black
Aw.
nose, isn't he?
lists the outcome.
Adorable. Oh, I hear the other one now.
There it goes.
I don't trust it.
ES said, okay, we got to yesterday's IB. All right, let's go the other way. That's what it said. Talks to me. Talks to me in my sleep. Back to the underside of R1. See green bars on the CBD. Nothing on ES. There we go. Have to keep refreshing on ES. Now, if we can reclaim IB low on ES, looking for a back test. I mean, we're coming up to it here, and one more point.
We short it?
We had the breakout back test short. It seems like CBD has turned.
It seemed like that for a while. I grabbed a short at 77. Immediately in the red.
I know that feeling. All right. IB low and one more tick on ES. Poke through it. Surprise, surprise. It's top of this lower distribution.
Come on. Keep doing what you've been doing. Here we go. Ha ha. It worked. It worked.
See, George. See, JP. Stay safe.
Stay safe out there. It's dangerous.
You don't want to get run over by the ducka-duckas.
Unless you live in Minneapolis.
Oh, don't start.
I'm just saying, it looks dangerous there. You could be any political affiliation and agree with that statement.
Glad I don't live in Minnesota. Cold up there. It's cold here. What am I
Cold up
talking
there.
about? All right. So was that just that was just a step back to run at it again? See if they can break down this IB low wall on ES.
I still am trying to get this short. And I feel like it might be futile, but took partials on the first one. I got a re-entry here at 79 and a quarter. We're kind of chopping around it. Tight stop. I want it to work.
It's right on though, R1. That seems to be the level that's resisting. But it's that high volume node. It's right
Fun.
on it.
Investor. We'll put a video on the feed for those.
Marcus, it's a Google the traditional pivot calculations. There's a formula for it. Previous days, low, high, and close. Know it off the top of my head. I gave up memorizing those calculations after I finished differential equations.
Video is the feed.
Differential equations.
Yeah, that's the next class after Calculus 3.
Well, I had my roommate take my calculus final, so
You had a DJ gig?
my calculus professor was like this 90-year-old Russian man. I literally sent my roommate, I paid him, and with my ID, he took my final, aced it. And that was that.
Was your roommate bald too?
No, he wasn't. The irony.
All right, so they broke through. Back to RTH lower band on ES. No, there's value area low on RTH. Now we're coming up to session lower band. Seems to have some momentum to it. What's CVD look like after a refresh on trade of 8? Big green bar.
We do have Globex lower band and IB low lining up quite nicely, don't we?
With the RTH lower band. All three
Do
on
we
top
get
of each other.
the PDC short?
It's playing out on ES already for 1.5 points. 2 points.
Gotta get. So what's the level? 204?
So companies tell us they are focusing on exporting more to existing clients and finding new markets.
The 11 a.m. reversal. Does that go along with the midnight open?
I consider it outsourcing, Allie. I was outsourcing. I was delegating.
We had a very refined crib system at the house. That's a good reminder, Jake.
Well, I did nab a little bite, but it keeps getting bought up. At 185 and a half. Small size. Do have a little divot right here at 92. And then we have an LVN on the developing profile, the IB low. You know, this feels like a nice PDC. I don't want to miss it. But this rotation can grind up just like we've been grinding down for the last forever.
Well, we cleared IB low on ES, and it's back testing it, hoping that it's support now. So I'm fading you.
You're fading me?
Fading you.
Imagine you
long.
go long when I'm short.
Shares from the capital increase.
Imagine that. The bull and the bear.
Contribute to less volatility in rates.
Goes.
Boost press conference.
Keep going. Up, up, up. Longing into value area low.
I'm going to
Longing
add
into the lower band.
as we get up here, 200s. Today's not been my day, so I'm up $41.
Assassin said it. It's 11 a.m. reversal, so I'm going with that. Team Chris, Team Chuck. That's funny. It's working. I'm up 2.5 points. Woohoo!
2.5 points on ES or on NQ?
Yeah, ES.
I've been trading more ES lately.
I have. It moves slower. I'm in drawdown on these accounts, so I gotta be careful. Yesterday was not my day. Not at all.
Did much better yesterday. Yesterday was price discovery long, like all day. What happened?
I scratched a bunch of those. I had 125 bucks left on that account. So I was trading one micro.
Camera
I
quit.
let my emotions take over.
It's weird.
All right. Scratch that one too.
There it goes.
That's funny. Chris
What?
doing his hair. Yeah.
Up 120.
I didn't
30
lose.
here.
I didn't win.
Team Chris. Let's go.
Below you, not my friend.
Locked in. $100 so far. I got 2 left. See if I can get new lows on this. Get low, get low. So my average price is 94.5. Coming back up.
Yes, Abdullah, that's true. To the tick.
Tick is in the duckas.
Hi, Tony. I still don't think it's all the way down from here. I mean, that CVD does not look convincing for a down move. Come on. I mean, those were not big delta candles.
And I am still short. We need to go down and take out those lows, or at least test those lows. 63. I'll take one off at 63 and then hold the other one for a bigger leg down if we get it. Maybe down to 126.
What's he saying? Marcus?
Hope he says something terrible and tanks the market. Because I'm short. Let's go.
Hey, the numbers are moving on Tradevate again.
They've played that trick before. Careful. Try the simulator first. Yeah, that was a great setup. Excelente. Come on. Sorry. What happened?
I have no idea. It just hopped over there. They're back, but that was really weird to me. Took about 20 seconds. I'm like, oh great. Thought Tradevate was bad. Seems to be moving again. Tradevate. Tradevate. It's me, the water boy.
Here we go. Come on.
Tradevate.
Drop it like it's hot. Yes.
There
Come
it
to
goes.
me. Come to me. Still about 8 points from my profit target here. So slow. 2 points at a time. I'm just going to close it. I got to wrap up here anyway in a couple minutes. I'm going to take one off. I got one left. All right, I'm flattening. All right, $219.
Good trade. Good trade, sir.
$219.
Dolares.
There it goes. That's all right. I got to wrap up here anyway. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. There it goes. 163.
Nice, Alex. Yeah, dump it. Chris is out. I know the feeling.
So you're saying go short? No, we're
a
not
little
saying
late
that.
for the short. We've built
Little
a
late.
pretty sizable distribution down here. Oh, there goes. God damn it. I would have just waited one more minute.
Sorry to laugh. Shit happens. There's a double bottom on ES. Does it keep going? Does it keep going? IV 50%. NQ.
David's got a runner. Well, that's frustrating.
Still got the drills working.
Overtime on the drills. Double duty. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up here. Small green day for me, 219 in Topstep account.
An hour from now.
Grindy downwards action. Caught the PDC, caught a little bit of a Madonna here, caught some fade value or extremes. Kind of gave up some here and here, trying to catch these bounces that just didn't play nice. So mixed bag today, nothing crazy. With all the issues people are experiencing. Yeah, let's do a little trader check-in before I hop off here today, guys. Where have you been? How did you trade? Trade well, follow the plan.
And coming up 1 hour from now in the classroom, we are doing our first setup seminar. We are focusing on price discovery continuation. It'd probably be a good seminar for me to take, considering my performance yesterday and me longing into a PDC setup this morning. So I'm going to have my notebook ready to spend some time with our special guest, the PDC wizard.
Ooh.
Andy will be joining us. 12:30 in the classroom. So if you struggle with price discovery continuation, we're going to go through the different nuance and how to be profitable with the PDC.
So bring your wands, bring your staffs, bring your capes, because the PD wizard's about to drop some spells. Some magic. All right, enjoy that class, guys. I'll be around. I'll be doing my Asia stream again tonight. So I've moved that. That is now Tuesday, Wednesday is the Asia stream. Chuck's class now moves to Thursday at 7.
Yep. But every day at 4:30, and today we're going to have an FOMC party. So we're going to recap. We'll have all sorts of I'm sure there's going to be some wild setups that we can recap and dream of swinging big during the volatility that hits at 2 o'clock. So 4:30 p.m. in the classroom every day, live daily market recap. Today should be a fun one.
I love FOMC parties. Is everybody invited?
Yeah. Everybody's invited. Classroom, 4:30 Eastern time.
Will Jerome Powell be there?
I don't know. He might make a special appearance.
I'm looking for my my
Art.
graphic.
The channel is the classroom. So it's right below this live trading channel in your Discord menu. So if you just scroll in the menu just below the join live trading, there you'll find the classroom. It's just above the NQ trading room. Here, let me give you a link. Copy link. Here's where you'll find us at 12:30 and at 4:30 every day.
All right, guys. Well, happy FOMC from Jerome Powell himself. Have a wonderful day, guys. If you're going to keep trading, manage your risk, stay sharp, head on over to the trading channels, the voice channels where you can share your mic, share your screens, and collaborate with your fellow VWAP Wave System traders, monitor the market, practice, run drills. And I'll see you guys later this evening, 7 p.m. Enjoy those classes. Have a great day, everybody.